Hey, hey. We are pop it in here right now. And let me find, there we go. All right, hey, hey, we are not gonna waste any time because I am running late. Look at my face. Look at my face, look at where I had my sunglasses on. Okay, we are popping in. We're gonna do this quickly. I am going to show you a quick and easy rotisserie chicken hack, and you've probably already seen this. I might be the last one late to this game, but I'm gonna show it to you anyway. If you're tuning in, say hey. I cannot see the view count. My light is blocking that. So make sure you say hey. Tell me that you're here. I know it has been a minute since I've gone live. But we are going to be making one of Brent's favorites, and actually one of his cousins. I usually make it during hunting season, but we are going to make it now because I stopped at the store on my way home from babysitting, and I'm reversing my menu. So we are actually going to be doing a rotisserie chicken hack. And have you seen this? You buy rotisserie chicken, and you know how you want to pick it off the bone, but there is a simpler way. But this is an enormous rotisserie chicken. But we are going to make chicken corn chowder topped with biscuits. So you're going to just put this, now it seems awfully messy. Now, I do not like a mess. You're just going to put it in your Ziploc bag. The bag it comes in is a little too stiff. I do have a towel. Back here, I'm going to be making a roux. All right, so you have it in your Ziploc bag, and you're just going to massage it right off the bone. That's all you're going to do. And then you're going to pick the bone down. And then all we're going to do is place the meat right in the bowl. Minimal ingredients, as always. And this is going to be quick and easy because I am running super late. How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? So very easy, I think. I don't know. This is the first time I'm doing it. I just saw this hack and I thought, you know what? Here I am spending how much time picking chicken off the bone. I just poked a hole in it. When you can just massage it off the bone. Have you guys done this before? Did you know about this? So what I was going to make is a new season's best, new recipe. It's teriyaki chicken, teriyaki meatloaf. But we're just shifting the recipe. And we're going to make that tomorrow. I'm going to prep it tonight so that when I get home from babysitting, all I have to do is stick it in the oven. And it's done. And our new loaf pans that you guys can have early access to can be covered. It comes with lids, and you can put them right in the freezer or the refrigerator. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get everything prepped and ready to go tonight. So then all I have to do is actually phone Brent, because he's off tomorrow, and I'll have him stick it right in the oven. All right. So let's see how this works. Well, there's a handful of meat. All right, so this recipe calls for not the skin. It's going to call for, I like to use typically the breast, but we're going to use it all. We're going to make this nice and meaty. Typically for me, I feel like this is a comfort food that we have in the fall, winter. To Brent, there is no such thing as comfort food. He eats it all season, all year round. But all it is chicken. You're gonna make a roux. Now, because I did not cook this in any kind of broth, wow, I will have to try doing that. Yes, Jessie, look how it is coming right off. It is coming right off the bone. I don't think my gallon bag is a normal gallon bag. I don't know what these are actually. So I think I just needed to have like a bigger one. But it does come right off the bone. If I had more space. But this is one of their favorites that I make all the time during hunting season. You know, it's one of those, look at that, how that came right off. It's one, and actually that was very satisfying, I'm not gonna lie. It's one of those meals that you get home from hunting or sledding or whatever you do, and it's cold out, shoveling the snow, and it just warms you up. So it's just your chicken and your corn. And you know we cut ours right off the cob early season. In fact, you guys will be doing that soon, won't you?
Yeah, we need to start using some corn.
I know, I keep forgetting about it. And then I use our Tuscan herb chicken seasoning. If you have not used that, I recommend stocking up on that. That is one of the seasonings that I use all the time because it has so many seasonings in it that I use it for, actually I cheat because I use it for, why can't I think of it? Pot pie, chicken pot pie, because you know you put all those seasonings in chicken pot pie. You use that and it tastes just like your chicken pot pie would. And I'm curious because you guys are from Pennsylvania, or if you're not from Pennsylvania, what's your definition of chicken pot pie? Is it slippery or is it in a pie? When I first moved up here, now granted I was 15, to me chicken pot pie or pot pie was in a pie shell. But that's not what it is around here. But that seasoning is the best. So I usually stock up on that. And if I give it away as a gift, feel lucky because I want to hoard that for myself. All right, so we're going to pick this off. And back in the Brilliance, now, as you know that we're giving you guys a sneak peek of that's baked pot pie. I love boiled pot pie. Okay, so there is like two different ones. So we are giving you a sneak peek of the new Brilliance. You get the easy access to it. I do love the Brilliance cookware. I use the weeknight pan all the time because it is deeper and I think it's 5 quart. It has a lid. You can put it in the oven as well. It does have a 10-year warranty. So actually it's one that, I mean, if you're going to take care of your pots and pans, it's perfect. It's budget friendly. It is perfect for newlyweds or if you're just getting started or maybe that you've had your cookware for a long time and you know you just want to replace it. It's perfect for that. I love the Brilliance. You cannot use metal utensils. I make them, but I do make slippery with ham. You don't want to use metal utensils. And I'm going to yell at y'all right now. I mean, you do not need to use any kind of oil or sprays or anything in it, but ditch the cooking spray. You know I'm going to tell y'all that. I know you think you're doing something with it, but like I keep saying, it's not, first of all, it's not good for you to use commercialized cooking spray that's pressurized. And it's not good for your bakeware, your pots and pans, your racks, anything like that. Over time, it's going to cause a coating and it's going to cause a reverse reaction. And you're going to get mad at me because you're going to tell me your pots and pans are sticking. And I'm going to tell you, actually, it's your cooking spray that you've been using. Okay, so the Brilliance is truly nonstick. I did use the 9x13 the other day with a new recipe. And let me tell you what, everything just slid right out of it. So it's definitely my go-to. I love our cookware, all of them. I'm even, I mean, just ask me what I recommend for you, because not all cookware is created equal. I mean, we all know, like I still use my cast iron for meats, steaks, you know, things like that. And I can also recommend, but yeah, I highly, highly recommend the Brilliance cookware. Now we have the bakeware with it. All right, so we got that, and I'm not gonna go through this anymore. If you're catching this live, make sure you comment. Oh, I have a bunch of them in here. Make sure you comment live if you're catching a replay. That way I know who's tuning in, who's watching, and if I'm being blocked from Facebook. Because if you guys don't comment, I'm thinking, oh my goodness, is Facebook blocking me? Because they've been doing that to me. Okay, so we got all that. Making sure I'm not feeding Brent any bones. So what's new, you guys? All right, so that's good. Let me take these off. All right, let's put this in the trash. So that's my rotisserie chicken hack. Evidently, it's been going around. And I thought I was the only one who didn't know about it. Okay. So I am actually going to chicken. We're going to make some roux. I have some chicken broth, because since I didn't cook it off myself, I had to make it. And then I have some butter over here. We're going to add some flour, and of course I'm going to make it, we don't need that much. Add just a dab of cold water with that. We're gonna mix that up. If y'all don't have this little tiny, the whisk set, this is one of my favorites. And I think I grabbed the small one more than I grabbed the larger one. I think it's just because my hands are just small. And then also the sauce whisk is amazing whenever you're making the roux. All right, so we're gonna put this in a little by little. And we're gonna whisk it up. As I was saying, you do not want to use metal utensils, so this is the silicone sauce whisk. And that is really why our utensils have evolved over time, is because our cookware evolved over time. And we want to make sure that you have the right utensils, that you're not going to mess up your cookware. Okay, so listen, I don't measure the Tuscan. I'm going to sprinkle that right in there. Stock up on this, for real. All right, we're gonna let that whisk up. Once that thickens up, well, we're gonna go ahead and add the corn, because the corn it has its natural juices in it. So I want that to cook down a little bit. Because that is fresh corn off the cob. Let that go. We will put the chicken in, and then we are going to top it with biscuits. Now I'm only using what I have. I gotta use what I have in my pantry and my refrigerator. And right now we have sweet Hawaiian biscuits. With the grands, because they are larger, the recipe does call you just lay them on top, but since they are bigger, I like to quarter them and then put them on the top. Good. That way they get done relatively evenly. Oh, let's see. That's thickening up there. Okay. The easiest way to do this is use your pizza cutter. You got a pizza cutter? You want to use that. And I do have the oven set to 400 degrees. Once I put the chicken in, and mix everything together, I'm gonna walk you over here. My house is a disaster because we just came back late last night. My baby sat this morning, and as soon as I got in, well, I had to go to the grocery store, my goodness. And I was actually able to get 3 menus with leftovers planned for under $120. So I was happy about that. But I did not get a chance to do anything with my house yet. So we have that all quartered up. We have this going. We are going to sprinkle in just a little more flour. Now, if you are trying to eliminate flour, but you still want to thicken it, you can use that Xanax gum. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I think you know what I'm talking about. But be careful you don't use too much of it because it will give it a weird flavor. So I'm gonna walk you over here. I can't believe how much my eyes are like white. You're gonna see the mess behind me. You're gonna see, of course, you're gonna see Achilles there. All right, we're just gonna set this here, and let's turn this down a little bit. Okay. We got that going, and you're just gonna load up your chicken. And I especially love meals that you do one pot or one pan. So sheet pan meals, meals like this where it's in the one pan only, easy cleanup. Listen, I'm just like everyone else. I like to have everything easy, quick, easy cleanup, because I don't want to have to spend a ton of time myself in the kitchen, cleaning, cooking. So I try to bring to you what I would prefer and what I like as well. So that is that. Now I have also put heavy whipping cream in this to make it more creamy, but we're not going to do that tonight. We are just going to mix that around. All right. And then top it with your biscuits. Doesn't matter how you want to do it. If you want to make it look pretty, you can. Like I said, this is a favorite. If you had normal size biscuits, you could lay it on top if you want to, or you can still quarter them. This just seems to work out better to get them done evenly. And make sure you comment if you want the recipe for this. Like, that's so simple. I know I gotta share a couple recipes with y'all. All right, just that easy. And because I'm probably not gonna be able to find it. Because, you know, once you get so much, it's hard to find things. Okay, so we're not gonna... I'll just use this other one. So we do have, because your handle's gonna be hot when you get it, obviously, in and out of the oven. But we have handle helpers. We do have one that slides over the Brilliance handle, and that's the one, I'm sure it is in my drawer here, but I am not going to keep you while I look for it. So we're going to use our handle helpers. So that's my sign. I need to reorganize my drawers. So your handle helpers, Achilles, you're just going to put it over that and that, and it's great for your lid also. Put it in the oven. Make sure you take them out, and then whenever you are ready to get your pan out, make sure you put them back on. And then that's it. So we're going to check them probably, I'm going to check about 12-13 minutes. Then it should be done. It's going to be according to the biscuits, because the chicken's done, everything's already cooked. Now, if you were cooking it from scratch, I recommend cooking the chicken a little bit before you put it in the oven, because sometimes the biscuits will get done before the chicken. So cook the chicken a little bit so that you have the broth for the roux, the homemade broth for the roux. Make your roux, take your chicken out, and then assemble it and put it in the oven. So right now we're just going to do it according to when the biscuits will be done. But then that's it. That's quick and easy. Dinner, there'll be leftovers also. Tomorrow, I do plan on, well, tonight I'm going to be prepping teriyaki meatloaf with refried rice in the new loaf pans. So stay tuned for that tomorrow, because that's what we're going to be having for dinner tomorrow. And then after that, we're going to be having some kind of cornbread type thing. I don't know. We got a lot going on up here. So anyway, you guys, thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions, drop it below. But other than that, thank you guys. I hope you have a great evening. And from my kitchen to yours, love you. Bye.